Hi everyone, Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm, and today we're in San Antonio. Everybody knows San Antonio for its incredible missions such as the Alamo. I mean, the history here is just incredible. What they don't know is of the Japanese tea garden. Let's talk about that. In 1899, President of San Antonio Water Works, his name is George Brackenridge, decided to donate 199 acres to the city. This acreage could only be used for free parks for the people. That's a big deal back then. So in 1901, most of the acres opens as Brackenridge Park. But to the side of that is a quarry. It was a mid-1800s working quarry. There's incredible birds here, by the way. And it was leased to the city, and it was quarried by some German masons. In 1915, 1908, it closed and was abandoned. So what do you do with the big hole next to a park? Well, next to that was 11 acres. And so Emma Kohler decided to donate that to the parks because she knows something was going on with the quarry. City Commissioner, Mr. Ray Lambert, thought, okay, we have a big hole, we'll have a big Japanese just land with maybe some water and some lilies. Yeah, his dream kept growing until it became one of the most ornate Japanese tea gardens that you could see. By the time he was finished, he went to the city and proposed a Japanese tea garden. A tea garden that no one would have seen before. Well, this is what the city said. You might say he was not rejected, but they would give him no monies to build this elaborate tea garden. You gotta be kidding me. That's a rejection. But what did he do? Because obviously he made it work. How did he pay for it? He used a park engineer, which was free, it worked for him, and free prison labor. He was determined. Ultimately, it cost him $7,000 to build this. To make this Japanese tea garden very realistic, he brought in the Mexican artist Dionisio Rodriguez to replicate a Japanese torii gate. This gate is very simple, but yet stunning. I mean, it's just almost mysterious. I've tried to get pictures, but every time I take a picture, it's almost blurry. It's the oddest thing. This man did such an incredible job. Another artist he brought in was a Japanese-American artist named Kimi Jinju. Mr. Jinju and his wife came here and lived on the property. They maintained it and operated. At this time, he opened a bamboo room to serve light lunches. This bamboo room is so simple, but the most stunning thing. It overlooks the whole garden. It's stunning. But anyway, him and his wife raised 8 children there until he died in the 1930s. At that time, his family, who knew the park, decided to stay and operate it. So was it a fairy tale ending? No. All fairy tales come to an end. With the World War II, with the hatred of the Japanese, the city was so worried of the safety of the Japanese garden that they reopened it as a Chinese sunken garden. And did it work? Yeah, they were able to keep the garden without any damage, except they had to bring Chinese artifacts in. But after the war, then they reopened it, and it's been closed for a lot of maintenance. way more than $7,000. But it is open. Not only is it open, it's free to anyone that comes, and all dogs are allowed without charge. And this is literally the most Japanese, well, extravagant Japanese tea gardens that I've never ever been to. It's a 60-foot waterfall, bridges made out of stone quarried there, rock walkways, an island. It is so impressive. So after this, there's some beautiful photographs. I went obviously in the spring, like now, and take a look and go visit. This is Sabrina from Campbell's Freedom Farm. Thank you.